Shalom, good afternoon. Today we're going to talk about the goodness of the Most High. And yes, He is good. Leviticus 6. The Most High is so good, He even made a way out for the wicked man. The Most High, in His wisdom and mercy, knew that a Donald Trump would come around, that a wicked man would come around. A lot of them look like me. I'm just going to talk about them being the wicked. Okay? He made a way out for them. He made a way out for us. I just was reading and just saw this the other day. So Leviticus 6 and 1. And the Most High spake unto Moses, saying, if a soul sin, and we're going to see a soul here is H53:15. It's properly a breathing creature. So that means it's instructions to everyone. If a soul sin and commit a trespass against the Ishi, and lie unto his neighbor in that which was delivered to him to keep, or in fellowship, or in a thing taken away by violence, or hath deceived his neighbor, or have found that which was lost, and lieth concerning it, and sweareth falsely, or in any of all these things a man doeth, sinning therein, then it shall be because he hath sinned and is guilty that he shall restore that which he took violently away, or in the thing with which he hath deceitfully gotten, or that which was delivered him to keep, or the lost thing which he found, or all that about with which he hath sworn falsely, he shall even restore it in principle, and shall add the fifth part more thereunto, and give it unto him who it appertaineth in the day of his trespass offering. And he shall bring his trespass offering unto the Ishi, a ram without blemish, out of the flock, with thy estimation for a trespass offering unto the priest. And the priest shall make atonement for him before the Ishi, and it shall be forgiven him for anything of all that he hath done in trespassing therein. The goodness. Okay, now we're going to look at Numbers 5. Numbers 5, 7, and 8. Okay, Numbers 5, 7, and 8. Then they shall confess their sin which they have done, and he shall recompense his trespass with the principal thereof, and add to it the fifth part thereof, and give it unto him against whom he hath trespassed. 8. But if a man have no kinsman to recompense the trespass unto, let the trespass be recompensed unto the Ishi, even to the priest, besides the ram of atonement, whereby an atonement shall be made for him. And finally, we're going to look at Ezekiel 33. Where the hell is Ezekiel? Ezekiel 33:15. If the wicked restore the pledge, give again that he had robbed, walk in the statutes of life, without committing iniquity, he shall surely live, he shall not die. Okay, I want to take a look at a few things I found online recently. Very interesting, very excellent opportunities to do alms and service to restore the pledge. If the issue put that in your heart, if the Most High put it in you to do so, these are good places, to do that. And there's a lot more. I just really love the internet. I love YouTube because it's been made so easy. It's been made so easy to reach out and help somebody else. If you got enough to do so, or if you can find ways to budget your money to give of your substance. I used to go by the New Testament saying about don't let your right hand know what your left hand's doing when you're doing charity work. I won't really speak about what I do for obvious reasons, but I don't subscribe to keeping it a secret anymore. The Most High said in Ecclesiasticus 17 and 18 that alms is a signet. Alms are a signet of the man, another mark unto the Most High that distinguishes him to the Most High, to be known thereby. And okay. Here we go. This is Soulfire Farm. I saw these guys on a broadcast by Vice News about black farmers and ones that were making it, but about all the ones that had gotten their land taken away as well. You can see their soulfirefarm.org. And this is their mission. Soulfire Farm is an Afro-Indigenous centered community farm committed to uprooting racism and seeding sovereignty in the food system. We raise and distribute life-giving food as a means to end food apartheid. With deep reverence for the land and the wisdom of our ancestors, we work to reclaim our collective right to belong to the earth and to have agency in the food system. We bring diverse communities together on this healing land to share skills on sustainable agriculture, natural building, spiritual activism, health, and environmental justice. We are training the next generation of activist farmers and strengthening the movements for food sovereignty and community self-determination. Our food sovereignty programs reach over 10,000 people each year, including farmer training for black and brown growers, reparations and land return initiatives for Northeast farmers, food justice workshops for urban youth, home gardens for city dwellers living under food apartheid, doorstep harvest delivery for food insecure households, and systems and policy education for public decision makers. And these folks did all this on their own. They didn't sit back and wait for the government to set up any sort of reparation or anything like that. I mean, you can see all the things that they're doing. They're doing a lot of stuff. They're making a difference. And they're doing it on their own. They most likely have nonprofit status. And that's how they're able to do all this stuff. Anyhow, here's the reparations page. It's just simply a list nationwide of black cooperative farmers. And, I got this listening to... okay, I said I got it from that Vice News group. And, I know specifically in Jackson, Mississippi, there's a cooperative called Jackson Rising where they have the entire city in what's called a community land grant. And so they have nonprofit status and basically have self-determination in their city. They control the city. And like I said, they're in the list there. There's a lot of different melanated people trying to make a difference, trying to break out of the system and trying to do things differently. And, I support that by all means. By all means. I can say this. The other night I was getting ready to eat my beautiful Thai coconut soup and enjoy that, and I just heard a little voice in the back of my head that said, the Most High, that said, you're going to enjoy this, share a little something with somebody else too. I mean, he just didn't put in me to, I don't know, may he be praised. May he get all the praises. I don't like throwing that around too much. That means to me that I get none of the praise. So I don't need to be picked up in any way. I don't need to be mentioned. I don't need to be anything. But, if it's going to do good for the people, so be it. Okay, the food system was built on the stolen land and stolen labor of black, indigenous, Latin, Asian, and people of color. Members of the Northeast Farmers of Color Network are claiming our sovereignty and calling for reparations of land and resources so that we can grow nourishing food and distribute it in our communities. The specific projects and resource needs of farmers of color are listed here. We are so excited about this powerful opportunity for the people-to-people solidarity. It's simple. If you have resources, contact the farmer directly to share. Please contact us at there. You see their website with your reparation success stories so we can celebrate this healing work with you. I think that this organization is just good to get in touch with in any case, just to let them know, and that's what I plan to do, let them know that I admire what they're doing. And again, that's soulfirefarm.org. Now, this next website is called the Jericho Movement. I found out about them on something called blackagendareport.com. Excellent resource. And so we're going to look at what the Jericho Movement is and what they do. So basically, they're just hooking people up with political prisoners. there's a lot of men and women in prison for the work they did, trying to help their people. And they just simply have a list. They have a list of the prisoners. They have their contact information. You can write to them. They love to hear from the outside world, from their they're buried under the jail, these guys, so they love to hear anybody from the outside, and you could even put money on their books and everything else. So I just wanted to show y'all this. If it's on your heart to do something, good for you. Of course, I'm not really making this for melanated people, unless you guys just want to get in touch with these people. I do try to send this stuff out to my people. Very difficult to get through to my people. So just thought I'd make it just so that it could be seen, because it's really cool. And shout out to the couple of new subscribers I got this week. That was pretty cool, guys. All right. Take care. Shalom.